Hey there guys, welcome to Drum Share News, the place where I bring you the news that you might have missed out on. I am just leaving the Bonham Drum Show and it was absolutely awesome, and I have some footage for you guys and some awesome interviews too, so I hope you enjoy. Don't forget guys, you can subscribe and like if you want and share this video, and well, happy viewing. I hope you enjoy. Love you. At the Bonham Drum Show here in Montreal with Dan Vézina, the founder of the show. And Dan, I want to congratulate you for this awesome show that we're here tonight to see. I am so anxious to see the guys play. We have there's a whole bunch of awesome drummers lined up for the show. I have a few questions for you, Dan. Okay, what inspired you to create the Bonham Show?
I've been inspired by one of the events in LA that I like the most is Bonzo Bash. Bonzo Bash. It happened since 2010, if I be precise. 7 years ago, they're beginning this in a bar in LA. It's named Whiskey.
Okay.
And they're beginning this, on downtown Sunset.
Okay.
And since they growed and they've been influenced because I go to the NAMM show every year, and I saw this at the same time as the NAMM, and I said, why not to doing this in Montreal? So I decided to make this myself.
It's an awesome idea because, you know, not all of us can make it all the way down to California. And so how many shows are you at so far?
The 6th edition tonight.
6th edition.
4 in Montreal, 2 in Quebec City. Yeah.
2 in Quebec City. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
you're doing a good job.
I work hard, but it's...
You gotta work hard, right? If you want to get somewhere. Where's the Bonham Show in 10 years from now?
Oh my God, I wish it could be around Canada for sure, and maybe internationally, why not? We can dream, you know, the sky's the limit.
Definitely.
But first I want to go more West Canada. And Toronto maybe, and Calgary, Vancouver, one day, you know. And from there we'll see, because in the States I have to be checking with the Bonzo Bash there, what could be possible or not to do in this test. So.
Yeah. Do you think there's because there's a Bonzo Bash there that it could clash?
I need to check with the producer Brian Titch, if it's be possible to check this.
And how does the Bonham Drum Show function? How does it work? How many drummers?
Well, depending, it could be between 7, 10, and 12 drummers per night.
Okay.
They play 2-3 songs each, depending, and they choose the song. I sent them the song a few weeks ago, 2 weeks before, sorry. And after that, they learn the song, and we rehearse with the band. And each drummer plays his own way, the Bonhamish groove somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta have the Bonhamish groove.
That's it. It's not to be exactly that same note by notes like Bonham, you know. Original like you played, and that's it. The flow of the night continue. Between each drummer, we talk about the biography of the guy a bit.
Oh, that's
nice. You can have an intervention of the guy who know Bonham for a lot of years, and you have a special things to say to us. We present him, and this year we have videos of a guy of Ludwig, and his work with Bonham. We have things to talk to us about that. That'd be cool.
Well, that's pretty good. So what are you playing tonight? He's also a drummer, by the way, guys. What are you playing?
First of all, I'm
What are the songs? What are the songs you're playing?
Kashmir, and I play Costa Pie, and I play Communication Breakdown.
Do you have a favorite of those? What would be your favorite if you have to choose one?
The one I play, and I mean Kashmir, I'd be so lucky, and it's my best song for me. The best song I think of Zeppelin too, you know, that's the most representative of Zeppelin I think.
You have this awesome kit up there.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us about your kit?
Yeah, it's a replica of the exactly Bonham song remains the same tours kit, so 1975.
How hot
with
is
all
that?
acrylic and kind of kits, same size, same cymbals, same heads. And the difference is the guy behind the seats, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
I was wondering, so you have the same, like the snare and the whole...
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I want to thank you, and I want to wish you good luck for tonight.
Thank you very much.
It's going to rock, guys, tonight, so thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thanks for taking a moment to talk with me.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Harrisson here. He's going to be playing for us tonight, and he plays amazingly. I've seen him play a good few times, and I find that you have this beautiful energy.
Well, thank you.
And it's happy, and I love it. And so I have a few questions.
Yes.
You're from Montreal, right? You're from this area, right?
Actually, I was born in Cowansville, in the Eastern Townships.
Really?
And I moved to Montreal when I was 9 years old. So I've been in Montreal ever since.
In Montreal? Oh, I didn't know that. See, that's something I didn't know. What songs are you playing for us tonight?
Rock and roll from Zeppelin, Celebration Day, and Full in the Rain.
Which is your favorite of the three to play?
Probably rock and roll from Zeppelin, just because it's been the first song that I learned as a kid when I was 5, and the first song that I played with the band, with my dad's band when I was 5. So every time I play it, it brings me right back to that moment.
Trying to get to the pedals.
Try to get to the pedals and break the drumsticks in the end and cry because it was so overwhelming, and it's just awesome.
That's pretty cool. I heard that you guys, you and Paul Deslauriers, your band is nominated for the Maple Blues Award.
Yes, we are.
Good. I gotta leave that link down below so that people can go vote for you guys.
Yes, please do.
Yes, we will do that for sure. I'm not forgetting about you. So I just want to say thank you for taking a moment with me. Thank you so much, and my husband. Good luck with tonight. Have fun and just rock it. Props.
All right, bye.
Guys, we are with Barry Connors here, and I have a few questions for you, Barry. First of all, Barry, where are you from?
Toronto.
You're from Toronto.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. The real Toronto guy.
I'm the Toronto guy, yeah.
Never left.
I live outside of Toronto now.
Okay.
About an hour.
Okay.
But, yep.
So you drove all the way down here because you want to spend your evening with these awesome other
absolutely
musicians.
did.
Yes.
I did.
I think you did good. So what are the songs you're playing tonight?
I'm playing What Is and What Should Never Be, the Lemon Song, and Bring It On Home.
Awesome. Awesome. And do you have a favorite song in those three? Favorite to play?
Oh, it's so tough. Led Zeppelin, it changed my life when I was a kid. I hate to say it, but almost 40 years ago, when I listened to John Bonham, it made a huge impact on everything I did musically.
So what has he brought to you as a drummer?
Well,
What has he taught you? What is he?
First and foremost, if you don't hit as hard as you possibly can, go home.
Ouch.
And John Bonham taught me that. So.
Are you stressed about your performance tonight?
None anyway.
None whatsoever?
I'm too old.
He's been there, done
Stress
that, right?
is gone now.
I just want to thank you for being here with us and have an awesome show tonight.
Thank you
We're
so
going to check
much.
him out for
Appreciate
sure.
it.
All right, take care.
Okay.
Okay guys, so we're with John HUMMEL tonight also, and he's going to be playing some awesome tunes from Bonham, of course. So I hear that you're from New Jersey, and you drove all the way down to play tonight, or do you have family or friends here?
No, just drove up. Left at 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh wow, so you've been driving.
Well, luckily my wife did the driving, so I was able to
Do a little bit of sleeping?
a little bit of sleeping, but Mostly just relaxing and hanging out.
Awesome. So you made it here tonight. So what songs are you playing for us tonight?
I'm going to do the Immigrant song, When the Levee Breaks, and Moby Dick.
Is there a favorite in those three that you like playing best? Levy? Yeah? Awesome. Is there a reason why?
It just feels good.
It feels good?
Yeah, it feels good to
I was
play
checking you out playing it. It's like awesome job and nice feel.
Thank you.
Okay, so is there one song that stresses you out more than the other? Or?
Yeah, Moby Dick.
Moby Dick, yeah.
It's drum solo.
It's good, yeah.
It's John Bonham's drum solo.
Yeah, and everyone's gonna be watching. Eyes on you, eh?
Yeah.
And often in bands, often we watch the singers. Often the focus is more on a little more on the singer. But when it's a drum show like this, we have a lot of focus on the drummers. So it's your turn to shine.
And behind that kit, you have to shine.
You have to, I know, yeah. I got to get some footage of that kid, guys, for sure. So I just want to thank you for taking a moment to let you go have supper. I'm holding him back from the supper, guys. And have an awesome show tonight.
Thanks.
We'll be there and watching it. All right. Guys, we are with Bob Saint-Laurent, who is a drummer and also the singer for the evening. So, you'll be singing all of the songs, or are you?
Supposedly, a friend of ours is supposed to show up tonight. Alain Couture, the singer from the Mercedes band.
Okay.
And Reg told me that he was probably gonna be able to sing. I was asking, he wanted to play, to sing Since I've Been Loving You.
Okay.
Which the guys are used to play with the Mercedes band, and he's very good at it. So, and I said, wow, he's gonna come up and sing one song. What about two?
Yeah, why not a few?
Yeah, so there's another one that I'm not really used to sing, which is Heartbreaker.
Okay.
And so he's supposed to come up and sing both, and they're one after the other on the lineup. So
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And I was listening to him sing Soundcheck, What a Voice.
Thank you.
How can you do that? I can't even hit those notes. I'm female, right? You know? How do you do that?
It's probably the fact that I started really young to sing. I started at 10 years old. And as soon as I started singing, I was in a church, and I was the lead singer in the choir. So, and I had a very good teacher. I realized in my 20s, when I started reading books about singing, that she gave me all the tools that a singer needs to be on the right track, not to,
So your voice doesn't tire out, right?
I've been singing especially last week, I've been singing 7 days. And I was very worried about tonight because I had just Monday and yesterday off. So.
Do you go for a few days, not speaking or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hydration. People have no idea how careful we should be about the voice. And I've never been a partier, so I always, my priority was to be able to sing. And my priority is always what's happening on stage. So sometimes I do all the sacrifices to make it.
You have to. And you have to be careful between sets, because often we're going to be speaking between sets, people are there talking to us. And
it's not really bad to talk between sets, because it keeps the voice warm.
It keeps it warm.
And I should not push on it. I can't,
Oh, yeah.
If the speech level that I have now, I just pull back, on a scale of 10, maybe 2.
Yeah,
so I speak just a bit lower in terms of volume. And I invite you to go see on YouTube, there's a very interesting video of Ronnie James Dio.
Okay.
He's in the studio, and he's behind the glass talking to the guy who takes, the cuts from his voice.
Yeah.
And he has a stout beard. And he talks to the technician when his speech level is lower than when he sings.
Okay.
No, it's the opposite. Okay. His speech level is higher than when he sings. He's not even talking loud. he's talking like very quietly, and when he starts singing, I went like, oh wow! I understood right away what a good technique was all about. Is to retain the volume, thinking that you're not yourself an amplifier, and keep the volume to put the texture you want on. So a guy like Ronnie James Dio was a very good teacher to understand that a singer should not try to compete with the volume on stage. Just sometimes I don't hear myself on stage, but I control the fact that what I hear in my inner voice, what I hear in my head, is I rely on that instead of trying to rely on what I hear.
And you feel it, vibration. And
exactly.
I'm a singer also, and I play drums and sing also.
I know.
Isn't it cool? Art isn't it cool? That doesn't even make any sense. But I know what you mean, because there are clubs where we'll play and it's like, oh, we can't hear anything. Drummers have a hard time hearing the way.
But I'm really surprised to see myself on this show. But I started in '82, and this summer was my 35th year of doing this, and that's the only thing I did for these 35 years. So I adapted myself, and my father was always telling me when I was a teenager that survival is to adapt. So.
Oh, geez, thank you so much. We could talk hours, I think. I think we could, because I'm sure I have a lot to learn from you. Thank you so much for taking a moment to talk with us. And I'm checking you guys out, the whole band and everything, and taking some nice shots.
We'll give all we have.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you will. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.